My, what's that nigga name? Butcher, that nigga crazy as fuck. He might took the V. He might killed the vice president
Man,
that
that boy
hoe.
cold, man. He cold now.
He might killed the vice president that hoe.
Come on with the
Might,
do the eyes and shit.
yeah. Might rip their ass in half. Get down for your fall.
I'm like easily.
What I just say?
Huh? What's up? Huh? Okay, baby. You ready? Come on. Good night. Good night, love you. Come on. Huh? Don't try to add me. Just talk about sleep. Alright. You don't fall asleep anyway.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Alright. Okay, I think I get it now. I'm fucking my own self up throwing them interceptions, holding analog and L2 while I throw. You supposed to just hold L2.
Oh,
I'm fucking my own damn self off. My overpassing and shit. Come on, sleep it. Yeah. Dude, I ain't wrong in it. Trigger ass nigga kicking their ass. Whoa, my boy Trent live. Uh-oh.
I ain't going to Alaska.
Boy, cold, man. Cold, cold, dude. Cold as fuck.
Yeah. That truck probably hollering, man. Caught him down.
Who
I ain't been
said that?
everywhere. Like Trent the Traveler. He live in game out his camper van.
We just turned them on. Y'all look them up. We just turned them on.
I saw. I ain't
Stamp
never
it.
heard of him.
I bet that truck
Stamp it.
hollering, man. It might be all around the world in that
The
damn van.
Monarchs will get us started with the opening kickoff.
Let's see what Ultimate Team about, man. Keep on there heavy.
Man, go
He'll
to it.
bring it out. It's
You'll put
Hooks.
I'm on
that
okay.
down.
I did click
He's
on it.
brought down at the
I did
16.
click
Would
on
have
it.
been much better off to take the touchback.
Stop stretching.
I'm showing my screen.
Try my screen.
No spit, no running
Linebackers
spin.
trying to create
Cut,
some
man.
confusion.
All off the action.
Looking to throw on first down. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. It's pretty clear he didn't care about the double coverage. He thought his guy was better than their two guys.
Well, and there's reason to think that. That dude's a stud, and I understand it. I want to find ways to get him the football.
Every game you play online, it go towards your ranking shit.
The Beavers
Give you
come to
free
the ball
packages
trying to
and
pick up
shit.
this
They'll tell
3rd
you
and
who might
short.
have.
They're going back to the ground. Gets it out to the 27-yard line, and they'll move the chains for a first down.
And I think on that last run play on 3rd down here early in the game, they're making a statement that we believe we're the more physical team, and we're going to run the football even if you know it's coming at you. Nice job. They've got the ball.
What?
Wheels it in down the left side. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47.
I ain't gonna play.
And the Beavers are moving quickly down the field. Out of the gun to give to the back. He has the first and still on his feet. All by himself down the middle. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Beavers!
And this defense really wanted to come out and set the tone and be physical, but the offense did that. They took control. They owned the line of scrimmage. They create the big explosive run on the first drive to really set the tone in this football game.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish it off in style with a 47-yard touchdown run. He'll bring it out. It's Roberts. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. From the gun, the running back has it. Past the first down marker and still running. Makes the stop at the 30, but a big 15-yard pickup gets him out of trouble. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete.
Not seeing a lot of chemistry between the QB and his intended target on that play.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Scanning the field, it's Reynolds. Fires to the tight end. He'll go out of bounds right at the 40-yard line as this offense continues to show great patience. And the Monarchs with the 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. The Monarchs are in the hurry up.
You okay?
Making side adjustments here. 2nd down, he'll throw it. He puts some heat on that one down the middle. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Second down, they'll go to the air. Quarterback now breaking the field. Got the first down. And he earns a first down, and boy, did he earn it after taking that lift.
Bad news for the defense. They gave up a first down on a scramble. Good news, though, they got a lift on that quarterback. That is a dream shot for anybody on defense. So, yeah, you might have made a good play individually. Good job, bud. Attaboy. You might get a helmet sticker for that, but you're also going to be in the ice bath after the game.
You got to go to your, hold on, bro.
They'll try the run.
You got to go to
They get him down, but he was driving his way and gets it down to the 7-yard line.
I know that wasn't a huge, sexy game, and I know not everybody's jumping up and down, but what it does do is put you in a great position to succeed on 2nd down. 2nd and 10, really hard. 3rd and 10, really hard. Now you're in a managed.
And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, ODU. The extra point here would tie the game. backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, no problem.
When you start in the black zone inside your own 20 coming out, it's difficult. You can give up a safety. You get worried about that. The offense puts a great drive together. Great job executing. Great job getting a touchdown.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Hooks. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. They'll try to put a drive together starting from their own 12. They'll start this drive going to the air. Unloads to the wideout. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell.
Oh, he's got some space. The 30. Running inside the 20. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Oregon State.
Love the play call offensively. They knew the defense were crowding a lot of bodies close to the line of scrimmage, and once they were able to get into the second level, all they had to do was make one guy miss and get one good angle. And with the speed that ball carrier has, man, that thing was a sure shot touchdown.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Concepcion. Slips through the line. Got a little room. Wide open, and it's a foot race. They won't get him. It's a touchdown.
They ran it back for kickoff.
No guts, no glory. Caught it in the end zone. Didn't hesitate for a millisecond to take that thing back, and boy, did it pay off.
And this is why kickoff returns are so exciting. There's so much space between you and the other team flying down the field. The only time...
The extra point is blocked. He picks it up. That's a live ball. He's at the 50. At the 30. The 10. He takes it all the way back for the 2.
How about the job by this field goal block unit? They didn't take the play off. They get penetration, get their hands in the air. You never know what's going to happen. It takes a good bounce. Next thing you know, you're scooping it up. You're taking it the other way and putting 2 points on the scoreboard.
Hit stick. Hit stick.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Hooks. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Breaks into the open. And there they go again. Another huge gain on the ground.
How nice is it in an offense when you can generate explosive plays by running the football? You got to force feed this guy, man. He is an absolute game changer.
Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Now the play fake. Right down the middle. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. That's the end of the period, and Oregon State has the lead. And we've come to the end of one, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. First play of the period, first down here. To the ground with the back. Shows him the stiff arm. They get him stopped at the 26, but not before he picks up 5 yards.
How about that play by the speed back? We hear about speed backs, and he's not the guy that runs in between the tackles. But let me tell you something. When you're trying to catch a guy like that and you're running full speed with everything you have, a lot of times you're just trying to get him to the ground, and you're not trying to put a good shot on him, and then all of a sudden they're breaking tackles. Great job by that young man.
The Beavers, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Beavers!
What a day, his 3rd rushing touchdown. And when you got your college fantasy football team going, this guy is racking those points up for you. Cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching.
And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. Coming out with it, it's Concepcion. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. Last time they had it, they took it down the field for a touchdown. They can build some confidence that they could go back-to-back scoring drives here.
Yeah, and remember, it's not uncommon for offenses to find themselves as the game goes on. They had some things not go their way early, but they found something last drive, David. Let's see if they can build on it.
Yeah, you just pick and pick and pick until you find that place where you're like, okay, this is an advantage I have. They clearly found that dude. They score here. We're in for a ball game.
Looking to throw, it's Reynolds. Oh, they're after him. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. And the Monarchs come to the line with a new set of downs. Takes this handoff and headed to the right. There he goes. And he picks up a huge chunk of yards on that play before he's finally hauled down.
This guy strikes fears into the hearts of every defensive coordinator, David, with that speed. If you give this guy any open grass, man, he's gone.
It's just silly. Look at the angles, people trying to catch him, but he's got so much juice. He can outrun those angles and make enormous plays.
Just when they're looking run, now up top. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. The Monarchs headed quickly to the line. They'll go to the ground. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. The offense in hurry-up mode. Quarterback making checks. Looking to throw on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. 2nd down coming. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Makes the catch. They will score. Touchdown, Old Dominion.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
He'll bring it out. It's Roberts. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. They'll try to put a drive together, starting from their own 12. On the move, it's Ayers.
Man, when I can run the football like that on first down and create 2nd and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the football.
Turning it on! Inside the 30. Past the 10. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Oregon State!
That touchdown run is just going to galvanize this entire football team. Really nice job being physical, and that sends a message. We're not just taking the lead. There's a lot of football left, and we're going to keep trying to run this ball down your throat.
Ready to try the point after.
What's all going on?
The extra point is good, and they have a 9-point lead. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. He'll bring it out. It's Roberts. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Plenty of time to work. Not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. 2nd down coming. Throws to the tight end. In the double coverage, and they made him pay. It's intercepted. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Things look great with that field position a few plays ago, but now it's 3rd and 6. It's complete. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Now he's going to break the pocket. Fires into the end zone. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Trying to take it back. They finally get him down, but a huge return. Not only do they get the ball back, but man, did they set up some field position. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Quarterback may change this route. Back to throw, it's Reynolds. Into the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
I love the attitude by this team now. You just got a critical takeaway. You're set up in amazing field position down in the red zone. Take a shot. Go right now. Throw it. Don't even wait. There's zero hesitation. Force the defense on the very first play of the drive to have to step up. And the defense did exactly that. If you're on offense here, I don't know. I'd just throw it again.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Got it. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. And the Monarchs will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. Quarterback sneak wedging himself into the line. Sneak gets it done.
And that's a touchdown this offense absolutely had to have to keep it to a 1-possession game before going in at halftime. That touchdown is going to do wonders for this team's confidence.
Pocket breaking down. And there are flags flying as the pass falls incomplete. We'll see who it's on. Remember, if your entire body is past the line of scrimmage when you throw the football, that's a penalty. He was, and the penalty will be accepted. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Fielded in the end zone, and he loses the ball deep in his own end.
That's a breathing a sigh of relief for sure. Kick returner tries to take it out, puts it on the ground, but how about the offense getting back on it, turning what could have been a really bad play into, thank goodness I got the ball again.
Final seconds of the first half. Let's see if they can pull off a little magic. Looking for a crease. It's Sayers. And he runs through 1 tackle and picks up a few. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. They'll have just enough time to get 1 more snap before the half. These corners going to give these receivers some space. Fights off a defender. And another broken tackle. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. The Beavers will boot it away to start the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Roberts. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Old Dominion has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. They put points on the board in the first half, but still find themselves in a hole.
And if I'm this offense, man, I'm not trying to change anything. I scored a bunch of points. I've been successful. Jesse, the defense has to catch up here in the second half.
Yeah, they do. They're going to have to start making plays, but you can only control what you can control.
Oh, he's got some space. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down.
Well, you wonder if one of the adjustments they made at halftime, trailing in this game, was to try and get the ground game established, David, and they're off to a good start here.
Dang right. Stay patient. You don't have to worry about it. You don't have to press. Just try to get scoring drives together. Don't abandon the run.
To the air, it's Reynolds. Quickly out to the tight end. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. The Monarchs moving quickly to the line. Looking for room, it's Hardy. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Pressure coming. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. Might be calling a hot route. They'll go to the air. Finds his man down the middle. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it first and goal. He'll set up to throw. Looking for the score. Touchdown, Monarchs. And with that, they've got the lead here in the second half.
He came back.
And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. So a drive there of 84 yards, and the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Vehicle on the podium in the house.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Hooks. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Oregon State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. They'll run it from the gun. He's out past the 35. Turns it on in midfield. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. The 10. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Beavers!
Man, it's easy to call plays when I got guys like this who can take the ball and rip it 70-plus to the house. How about the speed? He showed you a little bit of wiggle. This dude's got it all. Nice touchdown run by the running back.
And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. So after getting into the end zone on that last drive, they're set to kick it away. Coming out with it, it's Concepcion. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Stopped at about the 25-yard line, but it'll be a first down. And the Monarchs want to move quickly.
Sometimes these guys just have eyes in the back of their head. You saw it right there. He was able to buy himself time, get outside the pocket, and at that point, I think the decision was pretty easy. Hey, I can go get this with my feet. He was able to do that. Now they got a fresh set of downs.
Hey, quarterbacks got to understand, I know you got your favorites, and you're going to look out there and you're, that guy's really good. I'm going to find ways to get him, but I got to take what the defense gives me, and double coverage is probably not the avenue that I want to go attack consistently.
They're dealing with a second and long. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Back to throw, it's Reynolds. This time on target. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Monarchs will line it up on 1st and 10.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Hit hard just as he...
He talking about. Who's she into?